Well, here I am, starting a YouTube channel at 54, wearing my bucket hat and wondering what in the world I've gotten myself into. But hey, why not? Life's too short to keep waiting for the perfect time, right? For those of y'all who don't know me yet, my name's Kevin, but most folks call me Pawpaw. I'm 54, been married for 27 years to the love of my life, and we've got 3 amazing daughters. Oh, and grandbabies, 6 of them, with 1 more on the way. So yeah, life's pretty full, and I wouldn't have it any other way. And yeah, you'll probably notice this bucket hat in every video. There's a story behind this. It was my dad's hat. He always wore a bucket hat just like this one, but this is actually the one that he wore. It even has red paint on it where he painted his house every few years. It's a barn red color, and he passed it on to me, this hat, and it's kind of my thing now. You'll see me wearing it just about every video, and it's kind of my way of keeping him close. Now here's the thing, I've been tossing around this idea of starting a YouTube channel for a while now, years actually, but you know how it is. You start thinking, is this crazy? What are people going to think? Who's going to listen to some pawpaw ramble on about money and gardening and life? But then I realized something. None of that really matters. What matters is sharing what I've learned along the way and trying to help others. So you might be wondering, why now? Well, let me tell you, as I got closer to retirement age, I had this big old wake-up call. I wasn't ready, not financially anyway. And I know I'm not the only one out there feeling like that. So I decided it's time to stop waiting and start doing. So if I can help even one person feel a little less stressed about money or a little more hopeful about the future, then this all is going to be worth it. Now, I don't want to box myself into one thing because, well, life's not just one thing, is it? But I'll tell you what you can expect around the channel here. We're going to talk about budgeting, not the boring, complicated stuff, but real life, step-by-step ways to make your money work for you. And we'll dive into saving for retirement, even if you feel sort of like I do, like you're way behind. And if you're like me, always looking for a side hustle or a way to make a little extra money, I've got stories and ideas to share about that too. You know, I've always been what you'd probably call a serial entrepreneur. I've tried just about everything. Selling on eBay, delivering pizzas, making crafts, woodworking, you name it. Some of it worked, some of it didn't. But every one of those ventures taught me something. And I figure, why not pass that wisdom on? Maybe save you a little time, money, and frustration along the way. But this channel, it's not just about money. It's about finding joy in the simple things too, like gardening. I could talk about gardening all day, planting seeds, watching things grow, digging in the dirt. There's something about it that just feels, I don't know, grounding, if you know what I mean. And I think that's what life is all about, finding those little things that make you happy and leaning into them. The name Ask Pawpaw came from, well, my family and friends and coworkers are always coming to me asking for advice, whether it's about fixing something or starting a side hustle or figuring out how to stretch a dollar. They knew I'd give it to them straight, and I thought, why not share that with more people? There's a lot of noise out there when it comes to money and life advice, but I promise you this, what I share here will be real, practical, and hopefully a little fun. Now, if you stick around, you'll probably hear me talk about my grandbabies and my wife a lot. They're my why, you know what I mean? Everything I do is for them. And if you hear some little voices or see a kiddo or two, or maybe even one of our dogs pop up in the background one day, well, that's just real life for you. So don't be surprised if I sneak in a story about our garden or the latest project I'm tinkering with. So here's the deal. If you're looking for financial advice with a dose of real life and maybe a southern saying or two thrown in, you're in the right place. I'd love for you to join me on this journey. What do they say? Yeah, hit the subscribe button, leave me a comment, and let me know what you'd like to see or learn about. Budgeting, gardening, or just how to survive and thrive. I'm here to help. And remember, no matter how old you are or how far behind you feel, it's never too late to start something new, whether it's a budget or a garden or even a YouTube channel. So let's get to it. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.